Welcome back to another episode of Kasha's Nails. Today we're going to do these neon Valentine Day nails. And to start out with, I'm just getting my 5 nails together here. I'm also going to go ahead and get my Beetles gel polish. It's going to be the black and the white, the B181 and the B200. It comes in this glowing attraction gel polish set. This is the Morovan neon gel polish, and this is going to be the B200. It's the black. I'm just going to go ahead and paint all 5 nails black. Once I go ahead and get all of those painted, I'll go ahead and get them cured. Once they're cured, I'll do the second set off camera. I never do the second coat on camera. It's a waste of my time and your time. We all know that you got to do 2 coats. So yeah, I hope everybody had a great Christmas, New Year's, holidays, all of that jamboree good stuff. I've just been busy doing my thing, so I haven't really been doing any videos. I did have some recording issues, so I do hope that those have been, fixed and worked out. If there is any videos or anything that you guys are requesting me to do or for you guys to see, just go ahead and comment down below and just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking this Beetles base gel. You can use top coat, base coat, whatever you want. And I'm just going to go ahead and add that into each one of these colors on the palette. So this is what's going to give you that halo or that glow effect, is by having the base coat mixed in with the neon polish. The trick is to make sure that you add enough base gel or top coat to the gel polish to give it that glow. Unfortunately, I messed up on this set. What I ended up doing with the first set is, after I was done with the neon colors and painting, I went ahead and added the base gel to what was remaining that I had. This one I had the bright idea of doing, 2, 1 on each side of the colors and mixing one with the base gel and one with just the regular neon. Not one of my best ideas, but I did it. So anyway, I ended up making this way too dark compared to what I did last time for the halo. I did more of the base gel than I did the neon paint to give it more of that halo effect. This one has more of the neon paint than it does the base coat. But it's whatever. At this point, it's done. It's over. It's cool. So after I got done mixing the base gel, or the base coat with the gel, I'm just putting that B181 white polish on the palette, because that's what I'm going to be using to do my outlines and my detail work and stuff. This is the brush that I am using. It's a 7mm liner. I cannot say the name. I'm not going to try. Really great, awesome, recommend it for little fine detail works. So yeah, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and draw out whatever little heart design or pattern that I'm going to do. And once I go ahead and get the hearts done the way that I like it, or as good as I can get it, I guess, at this point, just making sure that I'm going in and just trying to make the heart as good as possible. Unfortunately, this is not my best work. I do get very nervous and anxious being on camera, like completely like lose my mind, shaking and stuff, so I apologize. But this is what I did for the hearts. I could have done it a little bit thicker, but I kind of didn't want them like extremely thick. So this is what I came up with. I'm just going to do like a little baby heart that's kind of like floating off on the side over here. I could have taken my time a lot more and perfected it like I did the first set. Unfortunately, I get very nervous on camera, like I said, so I kind of was rushing, but not really rushing, and I do apologize. So I'm just sitting here just trying to make sure like I get the hearts the way that I want them. I should have pulled this one out a little bit more, but it's whatever. So I'm just getting some white dots placed over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a line from each side of that circle or that dot, trying to form somewhat of a star. I'm not really good at this yet. I'm still working on that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and place the dots all over the nail wherever I see fit, without trying to overdo it, because I will go dot happy. Here I decided I wanted to do another star, so again, dot and just pull through on 4 corners, give you a little starburst, little thing. Alright, and then this one, I decided I wanted to do some lips. I'm not really good at this, so I just tried my best and just did some lips. I don't know how to explain it. So it's kind of like a bird, you know, like back in school, a little M, and then here kind of do like a C, but, yeah, backwards, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm really horrible at describing stuff. It's a whole lot better to just watch, obviously. Just draw lips or whatever you want. You don't have to do the same designs, obviously. So now that I got like my basic outline, I'm just going in and just making sure I have everything the way that I want it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and down below here, I'm just going to go ahead and start doing that X and an O as well. I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle with circles and lines and all kinds of crazy stuff. I have been improving a little bit, so I'm very happy and thankful for that. And then as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to go ahead and again, I'm going to do the dots and the little stars. So right now I'm just making the dots, and then right here is going to be the star. So again, you just do the dot, and then you pull out on all 4 corners. Very easy design. Again, I don't know why mine comes out so thick. I could be just applying too much pressure when I'm pulling the gel polish through. Could be many different things. It is what it is. I'm still working on it. I'm still practicing. So yay! So once I get the star the way that I want it, we'll go ahead and start on this nail. I'm going to go ahead and try and do another heart, trying to come off the side of the nail a little bit, but not too much. So I'm just going to go ahead and line that up the way that I want it. And I'm going to go ahead and try to form out the heart shape to the best of my ability and the way that I want it. I try my best to get it the way I want it, but it doesn't work that way, so we'll just say that we did. So I'm just making sure that I have the heart to the thickness that I'm wanting it, so that way when I do everything, it will be good. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and do a baby heart on the side of the nail again, at the bottom. And then once I get that the way that I want it, I'll just go up to the other one and just fix that one up a little bit before I start doing all of the dots and the stars and stuff. Just want to try to make sure my outline is as good as I can get it before I start getting the polish on. At least as good as I can get it, or try to. And then now I'm just going through and just making it a little bit thicker, so that way there's a little bit of more design to show. And then now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the dot, and we're going to try to do the star and pull out on all 4 corners, but this definitely had way too much gel polish. That could very well be my issue, it's just having too much of the gel polish. But, you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm learning. I'm still practicing. Definitely nowhere near perfect, that's for sure. So I'm just sitting here. I'm just trying to make the star the way I want it. Unfortunately, it's not the way that I want it, but it works. And here we go with the dots. I got to make sure I don't go too dot happy again, like I said. And here we're going to go ahead and do some writing of an F. And then we're going to do a U. so fuck you. So just go ahead and get that. Again, this is not the way I want it or anything, but it is what it is. So this is the FU, and then once I get that the way that I want it, or to the best of the ability, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the U part at the bottom of the nail, by doing an E and a W. So it's like FU, ew. Oh, I gotta stop. Okay, so I'm just doing a capital E here, and then it's gonna be a W. I did kind of want this to go off the side, but I kind of wanted it to still kind of touch, but it is what it is. And then now we're gonna try and fatten up our outline the way that we're wanting it. And then we're gonna start doing the heart, dee. And then we're going to start doing the stars by doing the dot and then the pull through on all four corners. Sorry about that. I wanted to leave in the little dee thing. It is what it is. So here I'm doing the dots wherever I deem fit and trying not to go too dot happy again. This nail, I'm just going to go ahead and just do a simple heart. By this time, I really was not wanting to fix anything or couldn't be bothered with anything, and I don't know why, but it is what it is. This heart did not come out anywhere near the way that I wanted it to. But, you know, like I said, it is what it is. So I'm just going to do one single heart on here since this is the pinky. There isn't much room to do a lot of designs or a lot of things on it. So I'm just trying to get the heart outlined as thick as I can, or as thick as I want it to be for right now, to be able to do my designs. And then once I have the heart the way that I want it, I'm going to go ahead and do my dots and stars. So yay, here we go again. Practice makes perfect, right? So again, I think and more that I'm watching the video, I think it has to do with the fact that I'm doing too much gel polish, why mine are coming out quite thick and big. Plus going back in and making them thicker doesn't help. So now I'm just adding the little dots and stuff that I'm wanting on the nail. I didn't like that one, so off with his head. No, I'm joking. So just wipe it off. One of the reasons why I love gel polish so much is it's so easy to work with. Like, if I was doing this with lacquer, this would take me forever to do. So I'm super happy that I did decide to start working with gel polish. But now I'm just taking my neon colors that I had without the base coat. So this is just the regular neon gel polish I am placing on the outline that I did. That's why we went ahead and did everything in white, so that way the color could pop through. I'm going to go ahead and do the purple over here. The good thing about this is you can do whatever designs you want, whatever colors that you're wishing to do, whatever patterns, anything like that. So it's really awesome. I really look forward to doing more designs doing this, and hopefully perfecting this as well. So for right now, I'm just trying to get the 3 different colors of the pink, the purple, and the blue on the heart. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and work down on the bottom of the nail and getting the green and the yellow placed on. Starting with the green, we're going to go ahead and just put that here at the bottom and making sure, you know, like we have the outline and everything the way that we're wanting it. And then we're going to go ahead and get the yellow and place it over on the other side. I could have just done them like one solid color each, which now that I'm thinking about it, probably would have looked pretty cool. So I'm probably gonna do another video, or, you know, at least another set doing neons with different things. It wouldn't be this set, it would be a different design. So on the lips, I'm just doing some purple polish on the bottom. And then I'm going to just make sure I have my lines and everything the way that I want them. And then here up at the top, I'm just going to go ahead and just do my pink over, like, I guess what we would call like the the upper lip, or the bird or the but yeah, we're just going to go ahead and put some pink up there and get that on there. And once I have the lips colored in, or the way that I want them, I'm going to go ahead and grab my green, and I'm going to go ahead and get that on my X over here and just try to lay that on top of the white line. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that fixed up, and then I'm going to bring up the blue and go ahead and fill in the O with the blue. This is quite tricky, doing a O once and then let alone trying to fill it in. At least for me, it is. So yeah, I just went ahead and just put in that blue and fill that in the way that I want it to try to still resemble somewhat of a 0 or an O. I'm just going to go ahead and switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to put my yellow up here. Gonna do just a little bit here on the side, fill in that side a little bit there, and then I'm going to get the green, and I'm going to start filling in the heart on this side. Looks like we had a little bit of an issue. Just wipe that right off. No problems. Yay! And then now that that's done, we're going to just go ahead and continue to fill in with that green where we're wanting the green to be. I really, now that I'm really thinking about it, I really wish I would have done one of these just a solid colors. I think that would have looked really nice and probably turned out a lot better doing it a solid color. But I don't mind. I don't mind the mix. I like this too. And all the colors do go together, so it works. So here I'm just adding the blue to the bottom of the heart and just trying to make sure that that kind of like blends in a little bit with the green and the yellow, where it's like consistent. And here I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the bottom with the purple and the pink. Just making sure I have everything the way I want, because this is going to be like the outline of everything. So we did the white outline to make the neon kind of pop and give us our colors to show on the back, on the back of the background. So yeah. And then what we're going to do is, after this, we're going to do that base gel, and I'll show you guys that here in just a little while. Obviously, hello. But anyway, so I'm just making sure I'm filling everything in the way that I want it. And I do have to say, I really do like, I know I've said it before, I really do like this Moravian gel polish. It is very easy to use. I definitely love the colors. As you can see, this is their neon set. It is so beautiful, so bright, so vibrant, so neon. So I do really like it. Their colors are very opaque, so they're not needed for like a lot of coats, or more than one coat. I do find that when I use Moravian, I do only like to use one coat of it, because it is so dark and so colorful. So I really do like that, and it's so easy to work with. It just glides and slides. So a lot of the gel polish, like with Beetles, for instance, like that one, I notice whenever I'm like trying to paint, it's kind of sticky or tacky. It kind of like pulls back or gives some kind of force when you're painting with it. As for the Moravian, it kind of just glides. So I do really like that. It makes it easier to work with, especially when you're doing stuff like this. I am obviously mixing two different brands. I am using Beetles here because Beetles was the black and the white, and my Morovan is the neon. So I am mixing two different products, which everybody says not to do, but honestly, I haven't had an issue with it personally, at least with these two brands. So I don't know if that's something, for anybody who's interested in knowing about whether or not, is it okay to mix the two products, things like that. Honestly, I've been told not to do it, just because, like, different curing times, things like this. Me, I personally have not had an issue, so I will continue to do me. So, anyway, as I was stating, I have got some beetles. I am going to start doing I'm going to do a nail swatching video on those too. I haven't done that. Here I'm just showing, I'm using the base coat now. This is what's going to give that halo effect. So obviously I'm going to take, like the pink with the base coat that I mixed, and I'm going to do it with the pink. The purple I mixed with the base coat, I'm going to do it with the purple, and so forth and so forth. But anyway, as I was saying, you guys can watch because you guys don't need me to explain this now. I've explained it a million times. So what I was saying is I did go ahead and get some Beetles gel polish. I did get two different sets. So I will be doing some videos for the nail swatching on that here, hopefully within the next week or so. We'll see. And then also I did get a new lamp. So that is why my stuff's starting to cure a lot better and stuff. So I'm super happy about that. And then also, I am working on some more nails and stuff. I do post on my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, things like that. If there is a set that you see that you would like me to do a how-to on, I will be more than glad to do that. Just comment down on one of my videos that you wish to see such and such set, and I will go ahead and make a video of it. This is how this one came about. Somebody had requested or asked how I did it. I'm not really good at explaining things, as you guys can obviously hear and tell from my videos. So I decided it would be easier to do a video of you guys seeing me work and seeing the process. It's very easy. It's just a little time consuming with all of the tedious going back and over the same design over and over. So yeah, if you guys see something that you guys want me to do, just comment down below and just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. So again, all I'm doing is taking that neon paint that was mixed with the base gel, and I'm just kind of like doing a rough outline on each side of the heart to give it that glow effect. Make sure, like it is on each side, still in the shape of the heart. You could fill it in, just go ahead and just do like the blue line across and then like your line at the bottom and stuff like that. I did it on the last nail. If that's something that you would like, I did want to go ahead and try and actually do like the outline on this one where it's just the outline. So yeah. And then also, I know that I said that I was going to do the beetle swatches and stuff. So just make sure that you guys check out my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok. I do post regular pictures and nail sets that I do on those sites. And if there is one that you guys see and you guys like, just go ahead and comment you want to see a video on it, and I will be able to do that for you. So now all I'm doing is just making sure that I am doing that green here around the heart, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just continue to do this to all the sets. It's just take the base coat of each one of those colors and place it on those and give it that glow outline effect. The X was a little rougher to do, so I just said screw it, and I just kind of like boxed it all in. The circle, I just kind of like just filled it all in and just went around the outside of it. Very simple and easy to do on that one, since, you know, the whole entire circle is going to be highlighted in that glow. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and outline the lips with the glow. It's supposed to be on either side. I personally think it might have been just a little bit easier and better if I had just done, like, all of it as it like a glow instead of just the outline. But the outline is what really gives it that neon glow, because if you look at a neon sign and how it goes, it kind of like sits in and fits with that. But yeah, this base gel and neon polish mixture that I did, as I stated at the beginning, I did do too much neon polish into it. I definitely should have made it a little more transparent or a little more diluted with the base coat, but unfortunately that's not what happened. So yeah, the purple actually looks pretty good on some of it. I think it's like the pink, the pinkish red that I really had an issue with, but I think it's just because of it being black. But it did show up on the other set very well. So I'm not sure if it was just like the too much of the neon color, or if it was not enough of the base coat or whatever. But yeah, so here we are. I'm just going ahead and just like filling in all of the heart with the glow, as you guys can see. This is what I was saying earlier about, you know, like instead of just doing the outline of the heart, to just go ahead and fill in the whole heart to give it that glow and that effect. But here I was like, yeah, let's just fill all of it in instead of just doing the outline. I do kind of like this a little bit better with it filled in, because the whole thing looks like it's glowing and it actually shows like it's glowing, versus like when I do it like this, it shows that it's glowing, but it doesn't show like the glow that much, as versus when I go ahead and fill it in, then you'll really be able to see the difference. You'll see it here in just a little bit after I get done with the screen as well. So I'm just going ahead and just adding that in, so that way I can go ahead and fill in this inner part here of the heart. So this is where you're going to be able to see the whole entire heart is starting to glow now, by adding that neon base gel mixture in the middle of it as well. So I really like this technique, so I really, as I stated, look forward to doing some more different designs, but like I said, it's a little time consuming, so it's over 2 hours, so I definitely wouldn't recommend if you don't have the time to do it, but it's fun, it's easy, it's simple, it's funky, I guess, whatever. So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys giving it a shot and trying it at least once, because it is definitely fun to do. Definitely love the bright and vibrantness of the set. Also, I have been looking for some more brands of gel polish to try and to use. I know a couple of people have recommended D&D and some other brands and stuff. So if you do have a favorite brand of gel polish that you absolutely love and would recommend to anybody and to everybody, just go ahead and comment down what that brand is and why you love it so much. So far, out of the Beatles and the Moreau van that I've done, I really do like the Beatles. I don't have that many issues with it. It is a really good product. My only issue with it so far, as I've said, is that it does kind of have that like sticky tackiness, that pull while you're like painting and doing stuff. As for the Moreau van, it's kind of like it glides and doesn't have that. So again, I'm just trying to branch out and see different kinds of gel polish and brands. So if you do have one, just let me know. I would definitely love to hear your recommendations and definitely would like to try some different products. So let me know what you guys got and why you guys like it. And then also, I did say that I did get a new UV lamp. I did realize like that was my huge issue. I do love Shein. Unfortunately, I would not. I mean, I would recommend the UV lamp if you're like extremely tight on money and you really can't afford to spend, like $25 or something on one. But the one that I got was like $20, very nice, works like a charm. Definitely am not having any of the crinkling or wrinkle issues that I was having before. So I'm super happy about that. Right now, I do apologize. I am doing a white outline over top of everything we've done. I did do a lot of white gel polish up here where I'm working at now. Unfortunately, it's not supposed to be that thick. Unfortunately, I'm not talented enough. So I did do it a little thick there. I have been using it to try and like pull and fix up and bring out the white, but it's supposed to be a very, very thin white line, smaller than what your outline of your design is. That's the part that tricks your eye into thinking it is glowing, is that white. So that is what gives it that neon sign glow kind of effect, is the colors against that white. So it tricks your mind and your eye into thinking it has like that glow with the diluted gel paint in the background of it as well. So the combination of everything kind of gives that appearance, and this is how you get the neon glow effect. Again, you can do it with any design or anything you guys wish, but this is just the one that I happen to have done it with. So yeah. Also, if you guys have any like liner brushes that might be better for detailing, this one is very thin. I know that it has nothing to do with the brush. It has to do with me, with the amount of pressure that I'm applying to the brush. But if anybody has any like very thin detail liner brushes that you would recommend, go ahead and let me know as well. I would definitely like to see and hear any recommendations that you may have on that. Here I ended up making the white line a little too thick, so this is the thing I love with gel polish, is I just wipe it off and just put it back on. So I love that. With the nail lacquer, obviously, would have had to have scrubbed the whole set. Everything would have been messed up. So very thankful that I did start working with the gel polish, as I've stated a million times, but I do love it. It has made things so much easier and definitely improved my work 100%. I mean, it's obviously not perfect, but it's definitely better than what it was. Just don't ask me to draw a groundhog. I was working on a groundhog nail set here today. Unfortunately, yeah. If you guys want to have some laughs, go ahead and get on my Facebook, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Twitter. You guys will have a laugh coming up here very soon when you guys see these. I definitely had a great laugh on them. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and just top coat all of the nails and get those cured so you guys can see the end result and the end product of it. So I do appreciate you guys. If you guys have even made it this far into the video, I do appreciate it. If you guys have any recommendations or anything that you guys have, or any advice or anything you would like to say, just go ahead and comment down below. And I appreciate all of the support you guys have been giving me. I really do appreciate that. It has really been helping me a lot. I do look forward to doing more things and practicing more styles and more art. So these are the finished product of the set. So again, if you guys want to see more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Bye.